fielders, and plenty of refreshments. Enjoy the cricket with Angostura Chill. Angostura Chill, the official refreshment partner of the Hero CPL T20.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Carla Berridge. The Ministry of Health has acquired a new Philips 128-slice CT scan machine as the government of St. Kitts and Nevis continues to improve the quality of healthcare. During a sitting of the National Assembly on Monday, Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew made the announcement of the $500,000 purchase.
The government has bought a brand new CT scan machine, 128 slice. I know that Nevis has 128 slice. So in the space of St. Kitts and Nevis, we would have two very modern CT scan machines. So just in case the one in Nevis goes down, they can come to St. Kitts, and if ours goes down, they can go over to Nevis. So we are building a more robust health sector here in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis.
The Prime Minister gave a practical example of the machine at work.
If your arteries have blockages in them, instead of having to go on a treadmill necessarily, which is important at times, the CT scan machine is so good that it can actually do it. The one in Nevis can actually do it if the protocols are set correctly. So that we know that heart disease is one of the leading causes of death here in St. Kitts and Nevis, and this machine would help us to detect early or detect critical cases and be able to intervene with the necessary treatment.
He thanked the Ross University School of Veterinary Medicine for their contributions, which aided in the machine's purchase. The public will be able to weigh in on the country's budget presentations in the preliminary stages when Budget on the Road visits their communities. Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew said that similar to the budget conversations with youth held in September, persons in the community can hear from the ministers and vice versa when the budget discussion reaches their community. During Monday's sitting of the National Assembly, Prime Minister Drew shared his vision for this initiative, which he said will be done regularly.
It is in keeping with the principles of good governance, premise on the principle of openness, transparency, inclusion, to make sure that the people of St. Kitts and Nevis would have a say, at least in the budget process. This is possibly one of the first times it is being done, and we intend to intensify it over the years as we go forward. We want to now take the budget out on the road so that our people in the villages and communities can have an opportunity to hear about where we are. We want to hear from them with respect to their suggestions and so forth, so that we can have the best possible scenario in building out the budget for 2020.
The first Budget on the Road will be held at Lodge on Tuesday. The schedule for other villages and areas will be announced at a later date. Monday's sitting of the National Assembly saw the second reading and passing of the bill entitled Consumer Protection Bill 2023, which had its first reading on the 18th of September 2023. Also debated and passed was the bill entitled Proceeds Crime Amendment Bill 2023, which had its first reading on the 25th of May 2023. The Department of Youth Empowerment kicked off its commemoration of Youth Month 2023 with a worship service at the Molyneux Wesleyan Holiness Church on Sunday. Attending Sunday's service were the Minister of Youth Empowerment, Honorable Iselene Phillip, Permanent Secretary Janelle Lewis Tafari, Director of Youth Empowerment, Saida Joseph, as well as staff from the department. Other activities planned for the month-long celebration in November include an official address by Minister Phillip, a youth art exhibition, a fun day for youth with disabilities at the Family Park, beach cleanups, school visits by the minister, a chef competition, and the annual 25 Most Remarkable Teens Awards ceremony. After the break, Nevis hosts CTO Tourism Human Resources Conference and SCELEC scheduled maintenance outages this week. Stay with us.
National Home Loan
ZIZ TV presents a new season of Healthwise, Mondays at 8:30 p.m., hosted by Dr. Monique Lescott, Dr. Jolette Woodley, and Dr. Patrice Lawrence. Healthwise on ZIZ TV, Mondays at 8:30 p.m., hosted by Dr. Monique Lescott, Dr. Jolette Woodley, and Dr. Patrice Lawrence.
Welcome back. More than 100 delegates from across the region and North America are in Nevis as the Ministry of Tourism in the Nevis Island Administration and the Nevis Tourism Authority host the Caribbean Tourism Organization's 10th Tourism Human Resources Conference from October 30th to November 1st, 2023. The conference, themed Navigating the Next Phase of Caribbean Tourism, Talent and Technology 2024 and Beyond, is being held at the Four Seasons Resort on Nevis. Premier of Nevis and Nevis's Minister of Tourism, Honorable Mark Brantley, said he is honored that Nevis has, for the first time in the conference's history, been selected to host the biennial event. According to the CTO, the conference will provide insights on how human resource development can be optimally leveraged to support the growth, development, innovation, and competitiveness of the Caribbean tourism sector. Premier Brantley said that although the conference is primarily a tourism conference, it is also applicable to anyone who is involved in service-oriented industries, as well as managers and leaders who deal with human resource management on a regular basis. The CTO's 10th Tourism Human Resources Conference will feature a variety of guest speakers not only from St. Kitts and Nevis, but from around the region and North America. As part of the conference, attendees will also be able to participate in a number of tours, including village and food tours on both St. Kitts and Nevis. The St. Kitts Electricity Company Limited is advising the public of scheduled maintenance outages for the week Monday, 30th October to Friday, 3rd November 2023. The scheduled maintenance outages are necessary to perform maintenance as part of ongoing efforts to improve reliability. On Tuesday, 31st October from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., John England Village, Urinham Supermarket, Bass Bakery, Stapleton Estate Yard, White House Housing Project, New Road Football Playing Field, Stapleton Commercial Development, St. Peter's, and Freightway Housing. On Wednesday, 1st November from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., Gillard Meadows, St. Peter's. On Thursday, 2nd November from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., Burke's Estate Housing Project and Treetop, Sandy Point. On Thursday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., Bentel Drive, Bird Rock, and New Road, St. Peter's will experience interruptions. And on Friday, 3rd November from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., Jordan Moody Stewart School, Kitsadat. Tweens and adolescents can now benefit from a quick reference guide on mindsets that contribute to positive growth and development following the launch of the handbook It Matters Life Skills. On Saturday, author Elziva Coffey hosted a book launch to introduce her newly published book, which is a reference guide offering insightful thoughts and tools for a productive life. During the launch held at the Solid Waste Management Corporation's conference room, Ms. Coffey explained her motivation for writing the book.
We all can relate to persons who find it challenging to form and maintain harmonious relationships with others, even with their own family members. We know many who feel unmotivated and frustrated, and so they simply hopscotch from job to job in the hopes that they would find some sort of fulfillment. Too many otherwise well-intentioned persons fill our ears with a barrage of complaints day in and day out. It was for these scenarios and more that I chose to write this book. I really wish to draw attention to the fact that supports or constructs that I call life skills help us to live happy, healthy, and productive.
She spoke of the importance of life skills in reaching one's full potential.
Life skills help us to live happy, healthy, and productive lives. These powerful mindsets and skills aid us in realizing our true God-given potentials. And just as they are important, so too are they attainable to each of us. They are attainable to our children, they are attainable to our students, to our various family members, and also to our work colleagues. That is, they are attainable to all who embrace them for the powers that they hold.
Minister of Education Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley, in congratulating Ms. Cuffey, spoke to the transformative nature of the book.
Immediately I started to read it, and it is a quick read. The information that I glance over is information that will transform an individual, and by extension, the nation. But I'm going to zero in on the home at this time. When I look at some of the areas in the book, this to me is an opportunity for families to get back around the table with family discussions with their children. I see this book helping us so much in our social skills, even among our guidance counselors.
Elziva Cuffey is an educator, guidance counselor, and skills trainer. It Matters Life Skills Handbook by Elziva Cuffey is available on Amazon and was published by Inside and Insight Publishing. Coming up in regional news, St. Lucia Hospitality Ambassador Program launched. The details when we come back.
Hey, this is your boy.